I want to make a formal announcement. We have a new book. It's actually a revised version of God Bless America to be more, what should I say, on track for survival. And it's called Prepare. The new title is Prepare, the Survival Bible for Patriots. A lot of new information. And the foreword is written by a highly decorated Navy SEAL who's been with young Jibbity Gosh for, 14, 15 years. And he wrote the foreword, setting the stage for this new version of the book. Okay, it's called Prepare, the Survival Bible for Patriots. And along with Prepare, the new book, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport to Aromatherapy, the trilogy of books, is going to give you a library that everybody in the home should read at least once a month. Okay, and know how these things work as tools. You need to stock your home with Go Foods, 25-year shelf life, freeze-dried meals and flours and so forth, many of which are gluten-free. We're working to make them all gluten-free as we speak. And, of course, Beyond Organics, which is grass-fed beef, so that we have cheese, and Amasi, which is kind of a kefir liquid yogurt that have no gluten in them. Then we have Quanta water, which is a structured water, so that has reduction in surface tension, so you can get more absorption of your nutrients, all this kind of stuff. So again, Go Foods, Beyond Organics, Quanta water, and the books Prepare, the new one Prepare, the Survival Guide, or excuse me, the Survival Bible for Patriots, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and Passport to Aromatherapy. I call it the trilogy of books. Now, why would you want to get this stuff? Well, we have to prepare to survive, okay? You have to learn things. What do you do when you're being mugged? What do you do when there's a home invasion? You're at home. What do you do to prevent a home invasion when you're not at home? Natural disasters. The grid goes down, and there's fires and floods and hurricanes and earthquakes. Let's see here. Man-made disasters where the grid goes down because somebody did something wrong. Or maybe it's somebody who is messing around with our grid. Right now we have so many hackers in other countries, it's crazy. Okay? And we have, of course, people coming across the border by the tens of thousands every week. Okay, so you have no idea who's who, what's going on here. So I urge you to, again, get the book Prepare, the Survival Bible for Patriots, the trilogy books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport to Aromatherapy, and begin to stock up on Go Foods, a 25-year shelf life, meals ready to go. They've been frozen, flash frozen, so they're 25-year shelf life. We have prepared meals. We have prepared like breads and things like that, but we also have the flours so you can make your own pancakes and waffle batter and so on. Beyond Organics, which are grass-fed cattle, so we have milk, Amasi, which is kind of a liquid yogurt, a kefir kind of thing, and Havarti cheese is gluten-free. Quanta water, again, a structural water that lowers surface tension so you can absorb more nutrients. Well, we have to watch out how much water we have. I mean, you need water, right? We have to know how to get things like flint and steel. What if there's no electricity? What if you have to be able to light a fire to keep warm, to cook, to fend off enemies, and so forth. So you have to know how to make fire without a match, without a blowtorch, or things like that, right? We have to know how to do these things. You're going to have to learn a few personal skills. You're going to have to store some things, for instance, that will sterilize water, just roadside water when it rains. That may be the only source of drinking water. Unless you live near a river, then you still have to sterilize it. So we have to have PureWorks, okay, or PureWorks, which is our hand sanitizer. We have a liquid soap. We have a liquid lotion. We have a foam. We have a spray. And it kills 99% of all bugs, viruses, bacteria, fungus, and yeast. You're going to have colloidal silver on hand, which is sort of the poor man's version of an antibiotic, but it works. It kills everything, viruses, bacteria, fungus, and yeast. Colloidal silver, so you have to have a couple of bottles each for each person in the house. There's no shelf life on it, like 72 million years. You don't have to worry about it going out of date. And then I'd get some of the diagnostic tests from a pharmacy without a prescription, and have a few things like blood sugar tests and urine tests and so forth. You're going to need bandages. You're going to need splints. You're going to need batteries. You have to have maybe even some solar panels that are, the size of an iPad, so you can at least restore your batteries on your iPads and your cell phones and so forth, because if the grid's down, no electricity, you have to have a little solar panel that'll do that for you. And so you need to think about all these things because by the time you're up and running and you know something's bad, you go to the grocery store, you go to a variety store of some kind, guess what? Everybody else has been there for it, and if they can't buy it, they steal it, okay? Everybody wants to survive. So I urge you to have as much as you can at home. Lock it up. Everybody in the house knows the combination, okay? Everybody who doesn't live in the house doesn't know the combination. I wouldn't be bragging around what you got there, because then you become a magnet for people who don't want to take it from you, all right? And in some cases, if there are the ability to get licenses and permits for carrying weapons, for having them, everything from crossbows, bows and arrows, axes, tools, tool kits of all kinds. You're going to want weapons, handguns, long guns, shotguns, so you can get food, defend your stuff and your family. Okay. So again, the book Prepare, the Survival Bible for Patriots, and the trilogy books Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and Passport to Aromatherapy, and Let's Save America one family at a time. And we'll be back with Dead Doctors on Live for these messages.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them overcome their health challenges? Longevity has been helping people overcome their health challenges for years. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission at Longevity is to educate Americans about their own health. If you like helping people, join us in our fight to save America. While you're helping people prevent and overcome health challenges, you will also be able to build a lucrative home-based business. So what are you waiting for? Come join us and help save America. If you've decided to join us, call your local Longevity associate to find out how you can arm yourself with the knowledge that's needed to save America.
Numerous studies have shown the link between the intake of antioxidants and disease prevention. Foods and supplements are measured in an ORAC scale. ORAC is an acronym for Oxygen Radical Absorption Capacity. In other words, the ability to remove disease-causing free radicals from the human body. Longevity's Cell Shield RTQ has an ORAC value of 15,800 points per serving. Cell Shield RTQ contains resveratrol, known as an anti-aging compound, turmeric, known for promoting healthy digestion, brain function, immune system, and cellular longevity. Quercetin, a flavonoid, is known for promoting healthy blood sugar metabolism and healthy lung and cardiovascular function. Remove free radicals from your body with Cell Shield RTQ from Longevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, I thought we'd talk a bit about heartburn, as I've got a CNN story here headlined, "Are Heartburn Medications Safe During Pregnancy?" Say most moms to be suffer from heartburns at some point during their pregnancy, but are these medications safe? So very common during pregnancy. In fact, more than half all pregnant women have symptoms of severe heartburn during the second and third trimesters. They say heartburn occurs during pregnancy because a change in hormone levels, increase in progesterone, relaxes the stomach valve that keeps acid out of the esophagus. They say these antacids can interfere with absorption of certain vitamins like iron. I always thought iron was a mineral, but I guess I didn't know what I was doing. And I say which is essential during pregnancy. It aids in the production of hemoglobin used to carry oxygen to the placenta. So there are two types of heartburn drugs, ones that neutralize acid, the other kinds decrease acid production. Both are generally safe, but they do recommend some alternative therapies here. They say eating almonds, drinking coconut water or ginger tea, taking a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, using natural herbs like slippery elm, sitting or standing after meals, elevating the head and chest in bed, and keeping the food journal to identify triggers. They say always talk to your doctor before taking medications. And, they left one out there also. I would think the, peppermint oil and some warm water would be a good thing.
Yep.
But yeah, I just thought that was interesting that, I guess I was mistaken in thinking that iron was a mineral.
Iron is a mineral.
So they think it's a
Shows
vitamin.
what they know.
Yeah, really.
One of vitamin, iron, the new vitamin. Yeah. Well, at any rate, when you take an antacid or something that's going to help somebody with heartburn, which is usually an antacid or something that reduces the production of acid, is problematic because it reduces the absorption of B12, it reduces the digestion of proteins into amino acids, It also reduces the effectiveness or the efficiency of absorption of all minerals. And so there's a high price for taking those antacids and also the pharmaceuticals, whether it's over-the-counter or prescription, that reduce the production of acid. What happens here is that you cannot absorb nutrients, vital nutrients for the embryo, and you have a high risk of having an embryo with either modest, severe, or catastrophic birth defects, or even a miscarriage. And so I'm not real big on these things, and I think you hit the nail right on the head. I'd opt for 4 or 5 drops of our peppermint oil from our Ancient Legacy division and put that in some mint tea and sip on that for the heartburn. Reflux, guess what, goes away in seconds, like less than a minute. It's just really crazy how fast this will work, and it's been legendary, used for literally thousands of years, and so we have a lot of experience as humans with peppermint oil, extremely safe, and it doesn't neutralize stomach acid so that you don't have the problem of malabsorption when you use peppermint oil. So that's kind of where I would go. And again, here's where the books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Be Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy are going to help here, because these are all non-dangerous things. And, of course, you want to stay away from any pharmaceuticals, over-the-counter or prescription, anytime you're pregnant. Okay, this is not good, okay, and especially in the first trimester, the first 3 months of pregnancy. You can get a miscarriage, you can get a baby born with a birth defect, all because of the loss of efficiency of absorption on the mother's part. Can't get the nutrients to the embryo. Very, very bad stuff. So you hit the nail on the head again. Probably 50% of the time, Doug, you should get the Flourish. Give yourself a Flourish.
I don't have it queued up here.
Okay. We'll catch it next time.
Yeah, next time.
We owe you one. Okay. And I'm urging people again to get the new book, Prepare, the Survival Bible for Patriots. And, we need to do so much to be prepared for our family. Don't wait until after the event, because then it'll be too late. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Georgia. And Brian, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Brian, you're on the air.
Hey, Dr. Wallach, I have a loved one. It's my fiancée. She's 41 years old, and she was diagnosed with uterine cancer. And she's already had the surgery in the 30th of July, and they did a full hysterectomy. Mm-hmm. They said she was at stage 1B, and it was about the size of a lime, the cancer, and it did not escape or go outside of the uterus. But they're worried that it may have got into her lymph node system and spread throughout her body, and so we're waiting for an MRI.
Well, that's a hypocritical statement. On one hand, they say it did not escape her uterus, and the next hand they're saying it's in the lymph nodes.
Well, they're not saying it's in her lymph nodes. They're just saying that they just want to double-check and be very cautious and precautionary.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I just wanted to get your point of view of this.
Well, there is such a thing as a PET scan. They could do a PET scan, which would tell you whether or not there's cancer in the lymph nodes or anyplace else. It's called a PET scan. Okay, so I would go for that rather than chemotherapy and radiation. See first. Let's see what's going on. In the meantime, let's see if we can't help your fiance's immune system. How much does she weigh?
Well, we're fans of your products. You know, we know about all kinds of stuff. We've been on this track for years. We're just not familiar with cancer. Like if it's all gone and the MRI and the PET scan comes back really good, is this something we got to worry about in the future, like 6 months, or 4 years from now?
Well, here's the problem. Here's the problem, Brian. Cancer is a self-inflicted thing. It's not genetic. It doesn't just happen. It's how people cook their food. It's eating microwave popcorn. It's eating things like olive oil, coconut oil, margarines, mayonnaise, sodas, and cooking oils, eating prepared meats with nitrates, nitrites, like deli slices, sandwich meats, eating fried foods. All that's got to stop, because those are the things that cause cancer. Okay? So she's going to have to change. They're going to have to, by sympathy, change because there cannot be any gluten in the house and so forth. And what you want to do is get her immune system ramped up because there may be one cell somewhere lurking that they won't even see on a PET scan because it has to be about the size of a pea for them to see something. And so if there's just a cell or two, that could be problematic. So she's got to change everything she's doing. Diet, right? Get rid of the bad stuff. Get her on the 90 cents of nutrients. Get her ORIC points over 100,000 a day. You can do that with Cell Shield RTQ and the new tablets, Beyond Tangerine 2.0 tablets. Take 3 twice a day. That'll get her over 300,000 ORIC points. We'll be back after these messages.
Let's head to Oklahoma, and Darlene, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Darlene, you're on the air.
Yes, you know what? My husband's on the line, so I'm going to let you talk directly to him. He's Marshall.
Okay.
Hello there.
Okay, sir, how can we help you?
2 weeks ago today, I had hernia surgery, and it was a big one. And I came home, and I had no control over my urinary tract. I couldn't tell when I was going, when I wasn't going, or anything. And so a week ago, they put a catheter in. They took that catheter out yesterday, but nothing has happened since then. No sensations, no desire, no nothing. I've had 2 BMs, but still no urinary movement.
Okay, are you using a catheter, or how are you emptying your bladder?
They took the catheter out yesterday.
24 hours ago.
Yeah.
Okay. And you still haven't had any urination?
Nothing's happened since then. No nothing.
Yeah. Have you ever had a back problem?
Nope.
Okay. You may have a back problem now. That's a possibility. Or they could have cut some nerves. Okay, they could have cut some nerves.
Okay.
You could have a back problem. And so what do you weigh here, Marshall?
1.7.
Okay. Do you have any other issues? Have you ever had any asthma or bronchitis?
Nope.
Any high blood pressure or diabetes?
Really healthy. Pardon?
Any high blood pressure or diabetes?
Just been diagnosed, yes.
You've just been diagnosed with what?
With type 2.
Okay, type 2 diabetes. Okay.
In this hernia operation.
Mm-hmm. Following the hernia operation.
Yeah.
You probably had it for some time and didn't know it. One of the symptoms, well, 2 interesting symptoms of type 2 diabetes. One is you're thirsty all the time, and people have that symptom for years before they get a blood test. And I urge people, if you're thirsty all the time, get a blood test. Go to the pharmacy and get the little kit. Do it yourself. Don't go to a doctor. Find out if you're a diabetic or not. You can do that yourself. And then another symptom of type 2 diabetes is you're urinating all the time. Okay? At any rate, this is the Shar thing. Shar, here's a 170-pound guy, has type 2 diabetes, and following hernia surgery, he is not urinating. Prior to that, he had some trouble with incontinence, urinating, not emptying his bladder, all this kind of stuff. What would you do for this guy, 170 pounds?
I would get him on 2 healthy blood sugar packs, and I would get him on a gluten-free diet, and I would also get him on the Ultimate Daily, the Cardio Sticks, and the Cardio FX.
Okay, what would you do for peripheral neuropathies in case his spinal nerves that control the bladder are being squeezed?
I give him a glucogel.
Perfect. Very good. So Char's exactly correct here, Darlene and Marshall. Marshall needs to have 2 healthy blood sugar packs per month, a full dose of everything twice a day. And what you do is you make sure you're taking your fasting blood sugar every morning before you medicate yourself, because your blood sugar will drop. And hang on, we'll come back and we'll give you the rest of the story after these messages. Okay, Doug, we're going right back to Oklahoma and Darlene and her husband, Marshall. Okay, we've gotten rid of all the bad stuff. We've got them on 2 healthy blood sugar packs. 3 of the sweeties at breakfast, 3 dinner, then a full dose of everything else at breakfast and dinner. Check his fasting blood sugar every morning before he medicates himself. Reduce his medication as his blood sugar drops, and it will. But also, because he has a hernia, because he has the high probability of having, say, peripheral neuropathy, degenerative disc disease, which may or may not manifest itself as losing height and becoming shorter. You may or may not have back pain, and this can result in squeezing of the roots of the internal branches of the sciatic nerves, which cause problems with the bladder. A lot of times doctors will misdiagnose it as a urinary tract infection, UTI. For 25 years, they'll give people antibiotics. It's really a back problem. And so Char is quite correct. In addition to the 2 healthy blood sugar packs, I would also throw in, a guy his size, 2 large bottles of the glucogel, so he could have 15 a day, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner. The purpose here is to support and promote maintenance, repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between the vertebrae, very important. Spread the vertebrae apart, get the pressure off the roots of these spinal nerves. And let's start there. That's a lot of stuff. And let's start there. And give us a call every couple of weeks and let us know what his blood sugar is, what his weight is, how his urinary stuff is going on here. Because if he doesn't urinate in a couple of days and they don't have him catheterized anymore, you got to do something. So keep me informed, and at least don't wait longer than 2 weeks. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Ohio. And Sherry, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Sherry, you're on the air.
Oh, okay. I have a 5-year-old niece. She weighs 37 pounds. She's dropped 3 pounds in the last month. But she has extreme sensitivities for peanuts, soy, gluten, nickel, coconut, animal dander, molds, dust. Her teeth are now starting to rot out. They've got her on an organic diet. She's got stomach pains, and she's had pneumonia now twice within 5 to 6 weeks. So we've been trying to figure out how to treat this poor little girl. She keeps swelling up.
Okay, well, let's stop there. Let's stop there. Does she have any brothers and sisters?
She has one older brother.
Does he have any health problems?
He's a half brother, and no, he doesn't.
Well, the half is important. Is it the mother?
Wait.
Same mother?
It's same mother, but
okay. Well, that's all I need to know. Okay, now does he have any health problems?
They said that he has bowel problems.
Bowel problems.
It says his bowels, when he goes to the bathroom, that his he plugs up the toilet. That he's so big that he has trouble with bowels.
Okay, so he has constipation and maybe large volume of bowel movement, right?
He's got large bowel movements.
Yeah. Okay, so Char, what's the problem here?
He's got a gluten intolerance for sure.
Yeah, both the kids have a gluten intolerance. The whole household, mom, dad, grandma, anybody living in the house, including dog, cat, bird, fish, has got to be gluten-free. There cannot be any gluten within 100 yards of that house because of cross-contamination in the laundry, the food preparation surfaces, the couches where people are watching TV, the beds they sleep in. Dry dog food has grain in it, usually wheat, barley, rye, or oats. Dry cat food has grains in it, wheat, barley, rye, or oats. Bird food, fish food, all that's got to go. There can be no sneak eating. You can't go eat it out and then come back and then wash your clothes in the same washer and dryer that the kids are getting their clothes washed and dried in. So severe gluten intolerance is the basic underlying problem. And, Char, what would you do for these kids as far as a nutrient program? They're both small. And so what basic program would you use?
Well, I'd just get them on the regular healthy start pack, and they don't need a whole one. I'd give them half a dose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're exactly right. Yeah, I'd get each one their own healthy start pack, which would last them 2 months, and give them a half a dose each day. And you divide that half a dose in half, so they're going to effectively get a quarter of a dose at breakfast and dinner. It wouldn't hurt for both of them to get an extra bottle of the Smart FX, very small soft gel capsules, and I want them to each have 2 twice a day. There'll be 1 bottle a month each of the Smart FX capsules, and that's going to help them with the respiratory stuff. The bowel things for both of them will clear up as soon as they're on a gluten-free diet, and everybody else in the household is gluten-free. And we might want to get some, what would you give these kids for digestion, since they have so many allergies? What would you give them for digestion?
Well, there's a lot of things we could do. There's peppermint. You could give them a peppermint, which might...
Now, what enzyme system would you give them?
Well, I'd give them the ultimate enzymes.
Yeah, you could, if they can swallow those capsules. Or
the enzymes.
Well, what about the nightly essence? I think it's a little...
Well, they're
it doesn't have any stomach acid in it, but it's got a lot of digestive enzymes in there. And so I'd kind of start that direction.
And the chocolate, too.
Well, yeah. The triple treat chocolate, that's a good one.
Yeah.
The kids are like that. They could each have a piece of triple treat chocolate, break it in half, give them half a piece at breakfast, half a piece at dinner time, and have them take the nightly essence enzymes one before each meal. And it's a medium-sized capsule. If it's too big for them, you can open it up and put in a little applesauce and give it to them before each meal. But the gluten intolerance is the basic problem here. The mother is gluten intolerant. She has got to let her siblings know. She's got to let her mom and dad know. Okay, she's got to let her brothers and sisters know. And sisters, she's got to let them know that all their kids are gluten intolerant, and everybody's has got to be dealing with this. Otherwise, they're going to be miserable. They'll be spending a lot of money, and they're going to die 25 to 50 years early. Okay, Doug, we have time to start another one?
Yeah, we certainly do. Let's head to California. And Leah, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Leah, you're on the air.
Hey, I have a question. If I'm trying to conceive, what would I need to do? Like, what supplements or what things would I
Okay,
need?
have you had miscarriages?
No.
Okay, never been pregnant?
No.
Okay, no other kids?
No.
Okay, do you have any skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis?
No, I don't have any skin issues.
Okay, what about asthma or bronchitis?
No, I'm actually very healthy. I don't have anything.
Well, if you can't conceive, there's a problem here. So I got to ask these questions.
Oh,
What
no,
about-
we haven't tried. I'm just saying if I'm in the process of attempting.
Okay, you haven't tried yet.
No. I just want to prepare myself for when it
Oh, okay,
happens.
so you want to prepare for pregnancy. Okay.
Yes.
Char, what would you do for a young couple who want to prepare for pregnancy? What would you do for them?
I would get them on the Mighty 90 for 90 days before they even try, because that way you build up your immunity and make sure you got all the minerals and everything for when you do get pregnant, so the baby's normal. So
Exactly right. There's no birth defect that's caused by bad genes. All birth defects, I can repeat it again and again, all birth defects are caused by nutritional deficiencies of the embryo. So Char is exactly right. I want to be on the 90 for Life program for at least 90 days, for 90 days to 6 months prior to conception, attempts at conception, to significantly reduce the risk of any birth defects or anything, or complications or miscarriages. The problem is malabsorption. Make sure, I would also, if you have any problems or any of your brothers and sisters have any problems, I'd go gluten-free, no wheat, butter, and oats, no fried foods, no processed meats with nitrates and nitrites, no oils, and that includes microwave popcorn, all that kind of stuff's got to go. And then you'll maximize the efficiency of absorption, and you'll be on the right track. But a minimum of 3 months, better yet 6 months before, and make sure you're gluten-free. We'll be back after these messages. We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Michigan. And Cindy, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Sydney, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. This is Cindy and Sherry. You met us in Fort Wayne, and Cindy was the one that had a walker.
Okay.
And we're calling in for her 2-week call-in with you. She's seen a few improvements. She wanted me to talk for her today. She has gotten off the statin drugs. Her head is not shaking. Her head and her hands are not shaking as much. Even her friends have noticed some of that.
Okay, good.
She's trying to write, and she's written several sentences. And from a month ago, you can actually read a little bit of her writing. She said she feels a little bit more sturdier, and she's a little bit more daring. Like, what she means by that is she tries to maybe like move away from her walker without using it.
Mm-hmm.
She, of course, doesn't want to fall. And she feels tired. She feels like she's a little bit tired, and she still is using Prozac.
Mm-hmm.
For my mood, basically for her mood, she has gone totally gluten-free. All the gluten is out of her home. She and her husband do not eat it anymore at all.
Good.
All the oils are out of her home. So.
Okay, how many eggs is she eating a day?
About 3 or 4. Not quite enough. But she's
Okay, how much does she weigh? How much does she weigh?
Cindy, how much?
135.
135.
Yeah, 4 would be kind of minimum. I'd go with six eggs, poached with a soft yolk. Since she's showing improvement, I wouldn't change her supplement program. I wouldn't take anything away. But Shar, what would you do for neurotransmitters to help her get more memory, more cognition, problem solving, more motor function? What product would you have her take?
I'd give her the Smart FX.
Exactly. If she's not already taking Smart FX, Sydney, you want to get her on Smart FX. It'd be 2 of those twice a day, and that would be I'd start with 1 bottle a month of the Smart FX, and so that'd be two twice a day. And she may have to go to 2 bottles. I think there's 60 in a bottle. Yeah, she's going to have to go 2 bottles of the Smart FX, be able to take 2 twice a day. And Char's exactly right, and this would be the only addition I would give to her program. That's going to give her more neurotransmitters. The fact that she's showing some benefit, recognizable benefit, even her friends are noticing it. That's a very good sign after just a couple of weeks. So let's keep going. And I can't thank you enough for calling in and sharing with us these wonderful victories. And I think by doubling the number of eggs she's taking and getting these the Smart FX added to this, this is going to show an acceleration in the benefit. And you can call us earlier, but don't wait longer than 2 weeks, okay?
One more question, though.
Yes.
She thought she was supposed to take her healthy body pack like twice a day.
That's correct.
Twice a day? So she
what she had 130 pounds. She could take 1 healthy start pack, but divide it in half. Take a half a dose of breakfast, half a dose of dinner. Now, if she wants to, she could get 2 packs a month instead of 1 and take a full dose of breakfast, full dose of dinner. It would speed things up, but it's going to double the cost. And so that just comes down to if she want to go faster, and if cost is not an issue, she could safely take 2 packs a month instead of 1.
Question is that the FAs and the sporting and the healthy heart and brain bag, do you follow the directions on the bottle, or do I just...
Well, no, the directions on the bottle are for reducing risk and prevention. Okay, and so really, if you're going to do the healthy brain and heart pack, and you want to do 2 of them, that would take you 3 of the selenium at breakfast and dinner, 1 ounce of the OsteoFX Plus at breakfast and dinner, 2 scoops of the Beyond Tangerine 2.0 NutriCrystals at breakfast and dinner, 3 of the EFA Pluses at breakfast and dinner, and 3 of the EFAs at breakfast and dinner. All would be accomplished by the 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month. Okay? And so diet's important. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten. No microwave popcorn. That's now the newest enemy for everybody, so stay away from that. And thank you so much, Shar. Super job, as usual. Thank you so much, Doug and Richard. Superlative job, as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
Fish has been thought of as a brain food for eons, but it's not the fish that's key. It's actually the essential fatty acids, EFAs, or omega-3s found in fish, called essential because they're necessary for good health and your body can't make them. So they must be consumed through diet or supplementation. Youngevity has developed the perfect supplement in SmartFX, an acronym for Sustained Memory and Retrieval Time, a concentration of DHA and EPA, both members of the omega-3 family. Longevity, supporting neural path function and cardiovascular health for optimal mental concentration, awareness, focus, and agility. If you've got a mentally demanding career, you're a student crunching for the big test, or just want to maintain health for a sense of well-being, try Smart FX from Longevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the health benefits of drinking coffee. Longevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Longevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium hand-selected Aracaba coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's Immune Plus, a full, robust coffee blend combined with the immune-supporting benefits of echinacea and the full-spectrum daily requirement of vitamins and minerals. Boost your immune system every day with JavaFit's Immune Plus multivitamin coffee. Available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local Longevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Longevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the ultimate tangy tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as tangy tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities. When you perspire, working or playing, your body is losing more than just water. That's why it tastes salty. But what you're sweating out is more than just salt and potassium, as some sports drinks will have you believe. One of the most well-known sports drinks only has 2 nutrients, and it's loaded with sugar. Some have a mineral or 2 with a couple of vitamins. Longevity's exceptional sports drink, Rebound FX, is chock full of cancer-fighting antioxidants, a full spectrum of vitamins, plant-derived minerals, and herbs. Rebound FX is a highly absorbable liquid supplement that gives you quick, sustained energy. Rebound FX supports cardiovascular health, immune health, and boosts stamina and energy. Don't short yourself during and after your workout with just a couple of nutrients. Drink Longevity's Rebound FX for optimal health. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Through his research as a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that most health problems afflicting livestock can be prevented and even reversed. Many of these same health challenges also occur in humans. These too can be prevented and reversed. Doc's original formula, called the pig arthritis formula, alleviated all arthritis symptoms in animals. The same basic formula has been developed for humans, called the Pig Pack, which includes plant-derived minerals, a multiple vitamin complex, glucogel, and EFAs. Add to that Longevity's OsteoFX Plus, a proprietary blend of liquid calcium, magnesium, and glucosamine. Now you have the Pig Pack Plus to make up the 90 essential nutrients Dr. Wallach has identified as necessary for sustained good health and longevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.